Welcome everyone. Welcome to Bliss State. This is where we are going to take the next 15 minutes together and co-regulate. We're going to get into our bodies, into our hearts. We're going to release any stress from the mind, any tension that we're holding. And we're going to do all of this through play, through sensuality, and connect with our inner bliss, our natural state of being. So I invite you right now to find a comfortable position. This could be seated, this could be lying down, this could be standing. Whatever kind of position you were in before, maybe find a new position. And just begin to settle in there, maybe do a few bounces and let your weight get heavier. A little heavier as you sink into you and now. So throughout this practice, I really encourage you to use breath, sound, movement, and touch to go even deeper. And I'll guide you into that, but at any moment, make some noise, use your throat, move your body, touch yourself, because that will support the entire experience. So we begin with the breath, just checking in, noticing how are you right now, in this moment. What's alive? Did you just come from doing a lot of work and being busy and driving around and feeling stressful? Or you maybe just waking up right now and you're feeling soft and relaxed? Just beginning to notice without judgment, without needing to change anything. We're bringing awareness here. And now begin to deepen your breath. Your eyes can be opened or closed throughout this practice. Really tuning into what do you need right now? What would feel really good for you in this moment? And knowing if you choose eyes closed, you can open them. And doing these types of practices with our eyes open is a really powerful experience as well. So play around with it. So beginning to lengthen your breath, breathing in through your nose, really softening your belly, letting it be like a Buddha belly, big and round, soft. Maybe even placing your hands there to begin to feel this movement in and out. And we're not controlling the breath here. We're not doing any specific breath count. What we're doing is allowing that breath to flow through us and for us to be breathed by the breath. And so what happens here as you begin to surrender into this natural rhythm? For me, I can notice where it's contracted, right? I have a stuffy nose. I can feel that tension of where it's harder to breathe. I can feel how it's easy in my belly, but it's less in my chest. Right? Just bringing awareness here. One of my favorite things is to allow sound that feels pleasurable. So really bringing that sound of pleasure into your breath, into your exhale. It lets the body relax and soften into that even more. It's telling the body that it's safe, that it's okay, that it's held. that it's blissful. What would bliss sound like in your body, in your experience right now? As I begin to do that, I notice my body wanting to make circles, and so I'm following this movement. What is your body inviting you to do? How is it wanting to be moved by this breath? Right, maybe it's these circles of rolling out your hips, your spine, your wrists. Maybe the other way if you were going in one direction, bringing balance and harmony into our experience. And if you're noticing a space of tightness, maybe you pause there and you breathe there. And breathing and softening. Feel my face stretching. So maybe making some facial movements, right? Massaging your face. And moving with slowness. Knowing that the slower you go, the more you feel. And the more you feel, the more alive you become. And so with your fingertips, wherever they are on your body, can you bring that presence of love, touching yourself with love, as love. Breathing, feeling, and bringing your hands to somewhere new on your body that you haven't yet explored, that you haven't yet touched. Because we use our touch to awaken our entire body, our entire being. You notice yourself back in your mind, using your touch and your sound to bring you back into this present moment, into this sensory experience. So maybe you open your eyes if they were closed, and you orient to your environment, noticing what you see around you, and using that to connect and anchor back in to the here and the now. Bringing that Buddha belly big and round, your breath full and alive. Oh. How good it feels to be in our bodies. Creating this safety for maybe when it hasn't been safe or it hasn't felt good. You are the alchemist, and you get to reprogram and program this in right now of how safe and blissful it gets to be you in this physical form. Massaging your head and your ears. That's one of my favorites. Gently and lovingly again. Right, noticing how quickly we can be unconscious with our movements, our breath, and our thoughts. And just coming back. Not judging that, that's not wrong. The practice is simply coming back to the juiciness, the deliciousness of now. And I invite you to gently come to a place of stillness. And place your hand on your heart, one hand on your womb or your belly. And noticing now what's been kissed alive through your movement, through your sound, through your touch, through your breath, through your presence. Feeling your heart beat, this pulse of aliveness, of beauty. Just saying hi to your heart. And bringing your hands together, a symbol of harmony, uniting left and right, yin and yang, feminine and masculine, and thanking yourself for practicing today, for giving yourself this gift of play, of pleasure, of embodiment, showing up for you, feeling that gratitude, letting that gratitude pulse through you. Knowing that the more you practice these states and connect with these states, the more easily you're able to come back here and stay here. Thank you for practicing with me in bliss state. I definitely feel it. We'll be back here again every Monday and Wednesday at 12 p.m. EST, 9 a.m. PST. And you can practice anytime on YouTube, any of the replays. So share this with your friends, because the more that we're in these states together, the more it amplifies. And my mission is to have a regulated planet for all of us to be in this space. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you.